Hazel Di Pasquale. I work for Bauen Design and I am a designer. I recently won the Bathroom of the Year award at the Kbsa. The client's actually an existing client of ours. Previously designed their kitchen, and they are in the process of what we would say is future-proofing their house. It's an old property, it's over 100 years old, and the next stage was the shower room, which was on, or is on, a half landing space, which is probably the reason why it is just that little bit smaller than maybe the average size sort of shower room. It was 1.5 wide, and then it was 2 metres in length. Very low ceilings. The family wanted that to become a space mainly for Father Kevin, but also to be where it had an ease of use and they had guests staying over, so we had to think about that as well with regards to the shower sort of brassware and how that would all work. So originally they had sort of built-in furniture for the WC and the vanity area. The WC was under the window, but we saw that there was quite a deep sill to the window. Starting was trying to figure out how we can maximise floor space. They did want a little bit of a larger shower, which resulted in us squaring off this very small bay window, but that gave us a little bit more space in the shower, but also by pushing the concealed cistern under the sill space in the window, that again gave you more floor space. So it was all working quite well for us in regards to ticking things off the brief. Bigger shower area, more floor space, perfect. Yes, it was maximising how we could get that floor space, but then also create little areas where they could, you know, like in the shower, it's nice to have your niches so that you've got storage for all your bottles. So where everything was stripped back out, there was some space in cavity walls. So it was all quite cleverly done, so that you could gain that space, useful space, but not take anything away from the room, which was a big thing as well. They were really keen to have a fantastic shower in this space, and we had to find the right brassware that worked. Our client does not like anything shiny, so nothing chrome, but the only finish this comes in is the chrome, but we use the black chrome sort of matte finish for the other brassware points, so it kind of ties in. Standard bathroom height or standard room height, you're sort of talking about 2.4, so this one was 2.2, so we were just having to keep everything low profile. Shower tray, make sure our shower enclosure wasn't going to be hitting the ceiling. With the mirror, again, there was a little bit of cavity space that we could use, so just by pushing that back a little bit, you then create a lovely shelf just at your vanity area, and perfect positioning for the mirror. That was just set back a little bit, but then what we wanted to do was give the illusion of more space in the room, and by then having the mirror onto the side wall, you were actually achieving that, which works really well because we did do the paneling detail there in the wood. That brings that warmth into the room, but it also creates that space which we used for the mirror, which was great, and it worked out very well. No, actually I haven't. That was the first time, but it's definitely something that you know, we've seen that it works so well. It was a successful sort of element to the room, so yeah, definitely one to keep in the mind. The way that we cleverly achieved the niche spaces, because that also, we like to add lighting details into these and create a different mood with that, you know, not always using your maybe spotlights for it. It's just nice to have these accents in the niches in the shower. We have the little pendants at the basin, There's your little LEDs underneath the vanity and the WC, so you know it's all on or sensors to get up in the middle of the night. You've got just that little bit of mood lighting, so it's not too bright. I think helps to create the warmth in the room, and because it's such a small space, you do really need that little sort of detail. We actually done the grand sort of reveal with them, so had it all dressed for them, and before it was all white and very cold and clinical, and this I think is the complete opposite to that. So they just loved how everything came together with the wee accent tones. Yeah, fantastic. Is first award. We've actually got quite a few amazing projects that we've been working on. So yeah, fingers crossed.